Leave it. Yes, good boy. So this video is going to talk about leave it with objects instead of treats. So when we first start teaching the dog this skill, we use it with treats so that they get the concept, and then we can move on to actual everyday objects that we would want the dog to actively ignore. I want to start with objects that are boring so that my dog is not overly tempted to linger near that object or to try to get it into his mouth. So I've got a book on the floor. A book is really boring. My dog personally does not find books interesting. If you have a dog in your home that likes to chew on books, you would not practice with a book. You need to practice with things that are boring for the dog so that they understand the concept, and then you can move up to more exciting things. I also have my dog on a leash so that if I am working with an object that he finds really interesting, I can pull him away from it if necessary. Since he finds the book really boring, I'm going to try another relatively boring object for this dog, and that's a TV remote. So what I can do, because I want leave it to be the same as a name response, I want it to mean don't look at that, look at me instead. So I'm going to tell him to leave it, followed by his name, because my dog has a good name response, and that should get me the result that I want. So I'm going to put the remote down. He's not very interested in it. I can move it. Leave it. Joe. Yes. And what that's called is a prompt switch. So when I give him a newer word, like leave it, followed by the word that he knows really well, which is his name, that is going to build a good response for leave it. So I can try a different object now. This is a glove. Again, my dog does not have a history of eating socks or gloves or anything else. This object is more exciting than the remote control or a book, but he does not have a history of eating things, so this is safe for me to practice. Leave it. Yes. So he didn't go to investigate it there, but he did stand there and stare at it. So I can also practice leave it while my dog is just standing and staring at something, and that actually makes it easier for me, and it's a better repetition because I'm not trying to pull him away from something that he is super interested in. I'm going to pick it up, put it out of sight. I'll try again. Leave it. Yes, good boy. What else do I have? This is more interesting. This is an actual dog toy. So this, he might have a harder time ignoring. Leave it. Joe. Yes, good boy. So that time I had to use leave it and his name response in order to get him to listen. Leave it.